Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Technical analysis for stocks, cryptos, ETFs, commodities, whatever you want. Send me an email. Contact information is down below, and I'll happily mark up a chart and post something for you, help you with your timing. Today I just want to show you a couple of stocks that I'm looking at. These aren't trades, these are more of a long-term hold. Big companies, worth holding long-term that look like they're being discounted. The first one here is Waste Connection, WCN. These are both on the Canadian TSX. Waste Connection, garbage pickup, waste management, that kind of thing. You can see here we're on a weekly chart. All right, going back to the IPO. It seems to have always traded in this channel. Here's your lower rail, here's your top rail, and it's pretty obedient to that channel. So yeah, it's there and it's kind of everything right now. On the daily, if you're looking to get in here, which once again, we've had a pretty monster pullback comparable to, 2010, 2011 pullback here up to 2013. Is this done pulling back? I don't know, but I think this is a good floor for it. I think this rail here will be supported. If this rail here gets broken, that's run. Green, this is the support I'm looking at. Anything breaching lower than that for more than a candle or two. There might be more downside to come. Don't know how much more, the nature of this business, but it is what it is. So on the daily, you're looking to get in. A couple of things I'm looking for. Red line coming down here, your diagonal red trend line. It's resistance right now because we're on the south side of it. It's your falling knife. Don't catch a falling knife. What we'd like to see, let me do one of my wonderful drawings for you, is for this to maybe stall out here, get above here, retest, and go again. Probably bump around in here, bump around here, and go. So retest off. What I want to see, this get breached, obviously. I want to be above our 200 daily here. So as this starts to come out and retest and head up, this will be heading down and curving under. So wait to get under there. On top of there, sorry. On the weekly, my 34 weekly, same exact thing. Purple is the 200. We're on a weekly chart. So now we're looking at the weekly 34 weekly, that magical little MA. Same thing. Want to see it come out, break out, retest and go, and this to get underneath. Everything good happens when you're above the white line. All right, look at all that. So we want that white line turned upwards. So somewhere in here, where I'd be getting in, probably won't be till end of July to the end of the year. So fall to the end of the year. Won't happen quickly, but it will happen, hopefully. I don't want it to breach this green line. I don't want this trend line broken. If you're looking for a stop loss, that's easy. You can either take whatever candle ends up lowest here, all right, whatever that is. If we, once again, start to consolidate here and get our breakout, our resumption, the bottom of this would be sort of your first stop loss spot if you wanted to be tight with it. If you're a little more trusting of it, the nature of the company, this green line, somewhere around, say 106, 196, 197. If it, gets under here and starts to mess around, wait for that to clear. Don't think that that's an easy place in. It could easily keep coming down. And once again, if it were to come down, retest, come down and break this white line, we don't want that. We don't want that. So if you have to get in soon, if you're not worried about catching the falling knife and you're buying in here, that's your out. If you wait and let it prove it's got some strength, get the moving averages under it, then just this green line. If it breaches, sell. You can always buy back in, but just don't take losses for a long period of time. So that's waste connection management. And once again, look at the chart. This looks just about right. So in here, September to New Year. The other one's Dollarama here in Toronto, in Canada on the TSX. Same kind of thing. It's got this channel. I've only got one touch at the top, so I'm not confirmed. It's a hypothetical channel that if it were to get to there, all right, if we were to come off here and kind of darts, that's great, kind of dart straight up. When it intersects with that line, that would be a place to take some profits. Doesn't mean it's going to stop there. It just will pull back or break it and come back in. But for now, I'm aware of this top channel line. And you see here, if it gets up there again, I would sell some of my holdings. And then see, blue line here, that's where I got in before. These little dotted blue lines show you where I bought in, somewhere down here. I'm thinking of adding to this. Sort of the same setup as the last one. We don't want to breach this white line at all. The drag with this one is this little flag pennant pattern here kind of looks bearish, meaning if I had to flip a coin and say which way is this going, I would say down, and I'm hoping it stops right there, picks back up to here, and then, resumption. So this one is not as strong as the waste connection, but both are really good defensive plays. Dollarama is a good inflation hedge too, because they sell the cheap stuff if things are getting more expensive. This is where people are going to shop, especially lower income people. What do I want to see? So we're on the daily. There's our 200 daily moving average. We want to get it turned around. So we kind of want to get out of here and get up here. Once again, this is your falling knife. You want to be on the other side of that. So once again, we're looking at the same time frame. This will be fall or winter. Get out, retest that red line, and resume. And that gives time for our 200 daily moving average to get underneath. And once again, same with our 34 weekly, which is what this white line is. All right, same thing. Get out here, get out here, get out here and go. Get this underneath here. So in terms of timing, if you're impetuous and you need to take a high risk entry on this, and I don't know, something, Dollarama is going to do something, I have no idea. Breaking this, retesting, and taking off again, that retest could be a buy point. I'm going to wait for that retest, or at least the breakout, if I'm going to add. Stop losses. If you wait, all right, for either one of these, it's going to jump in here or jump in here, this green line, all right, you can see the interactions we get with it. It seems, bouncing off, bouncing up and retesting, gapping up, hitting, coming down. Consolidation at this point. That's, if we get back under here, the low risk stop loss is right here at about 174. The high risk, if you're willing to hold it a little longer, would be here at that low. But once again, if we hit this low, the problem is we've come out of the channel. And unless we do it in the next couple of weeks, or a couple of days even. So I'm not sure that's the one I would use. Maybe a little tighter, just because we're so close to this channel line, and once again, being on the south side of this would not be good. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, these two are just ones you should have on your watch list. Ones I have on my watch list. You know, they get cheap. You don't want to buy these run-ups. Little pullback, sure, but when things are running like this and just constantly going to all-time highs, there's no real entry point up here. We got consolidation here where I got in, but other than here and this dip here, what's that? Is that the tariffs? I don't know. But I do think this is a good company. I do think it's perfect for the situation we're in, high inflation. Um, I think this is a great place to be. We'll see what happens. Hear my cat in the background. She's kind of crazy. So there you have it. These two, have a look at them. Keep them on your watch list. Any kind of um, momentum pushing these back up again if we get the market start ripping again and things start flying, these will do well. All right, thanks. Oh, but don't forget to send me an email if you want something checked out, a stock, a crypto, an ETF, commodity, whatever. I will mark it up. I'll post you a video and show you what I'm looking at and help you with your timing. You do the fundamental research. I just help with the in and out timing. All right, thanks. Have a good one.